This whole narrative about Biden not being responsible for exploding gas prices in America is a total joke. It's the same old story. They say something along the lines of, oh, it's complicated, but the US president and the government really don't control energy costs. What a load of crap. Gas prices reached insanely low numbers under President Trump and have skyrocketed under Biden. Does the president set the gas prices? Of course not, but they have a huge effect on them, and the Dems and media want us to just forget about the whole anti-drilling, anti-oil, or at least anti-domestic production of gas anyways, and fossil fuels, the whole pro-green initiatives, and that those aren't affecting the cost of energy somehow, and that it's just purely a coincidence. What we're experiencing is not some unavoidable, unforeseeable circumstance. And they say it's because foreign countries produce large percentages of the world's fossil fuel energy supply, and they get to set the price, and no one is to blame except maybe Putin, or maybe Trump, if they can somehow sell that idea to their few remaining rapidly evaporating voter base. But how did Putin and other foreign fossil energy drilling countries gain such leverage over the world and have such power over the global energy prices? It's because we gave it to them. We gave it back to them. Under Trump, we were net exporters of energy. We were energy independent. We took control of our own destinies. And we were just starting to taste what real freedom and prosperity were like. Then they hit us with the pandemic, which was not an accident. And they shut down the entire world and killed the global economy and killed millions of people and small businesses, while big businesses like Amazon, Walmart, and Big Pharma made out like bandits. Coincidence? Just an accident? Or possibly an intentional, strategic, biological weapons attack and subsequent accompanying information war waged against humanity by a small group of elite psychopaths in order to usher in what the World Economic Forum's founder and president, Klaus Schwab, calls the Great Reset. Look, intentional or not, the pandemic was and is being used for that agenda. They had to get Trump out, and they used the pandemic to excuse and to ignore any kind of election security protocols or procedures, so they could rig the 2020 elections in favor of an empty shell that's easy to control, Biden. And they used the pandemic to make people so afraid that they're willing to give up their God-given freedoms and liberties for the illusion of safety and security. And then they injected billions of people globally with an unknown, untested, artificial biotechnology that could alter, and does, it turns out, alter their DNA and lead to any one of hundreds or thousands of serious health problems. And has killed a lot of people, and which potentially may have, and I believe does have, nanotech in them that can be used for mass global surveillance, tracking and tracing, and or could even be used to hack people, making human beings nothing more than hackable animals, as Yuval Noah Harari, Klaus Schwab's number 2, bragged about. When the rest of the world wakes up to what's happening and what's been happening, it's not going to be pretty. Those responsible for all of these crimes against humanity and those in the corporate media who knowingly and willfully helped them do it and helped them cover it up, I'm afraid for those people, because they are probably going to be torn to pieces by some of the people who have been the most fervent supporters of their agendas unknowingly. These people will not be safe to walk down the streets, that's for sure.